Hey everybody, we are live here for our tip of the week, and this is one I can't wait to share with y'all. So I love, and we'll talk at the end of this, I love fried eggs. Now before you jump on me about fried anything, fried eggs I simply make with just a little bit of avocado oil. So this is a healthy fat. And eggs, of course, are packed full of protein. Just about every day lately, I make a little half sandwich with some lettuce and tomato and a fried egg and just a little bit of mayonnaise so that I get lots of healthy fats, whole grains, protein, and vegetables. It's a great breakfast, and it's so simple to do. So I'm heating up my pan here with just a little avocado oil, and I'll be honest with you, I'm cooking for next year today, so it might have just a little bacon grease in it. But one of the things that people have reached out to me about is cracking eggs, especially whenever you're frying eggs or you need to keep your eggs kind of, intact when you're doing things like this. Now, if you're cracking eggs for a cake or whatever, you can just crack them into a bowl and they're just fine. But for fried eggs especially, or when you need your eggs to kind of stay together, there's a couple of little tips and tricks, and I don't have everything out here because I just thought about this one right now as we're going live, but we'll talk about that one in a minute. But this is so easy to do. So over the heated oil, I hold my egg in my hand. Now you can do it in a bowl and slide it in there, but you're going to get the white everywhere. So this is really the best way to do it. I take a spoon and I just crack it gently on the top. That way I have control of any eggshell that's going on. So then I just take it and hold it in my hands and carefully just kind of drop it in the pan so that it stays together with minimal yolk spillage. Now you can always take your spatula and just kind of roll it back. But I got two here we're going to fry, so I'm going to show you how I did that again. So we just crack our egg gently on the top in our hand, and then we take it and we just pop it down. Now that one did a lot better. So see, your yolk stays together. And that way you have a perfect fried egg almost every time. Now another good thing to do, and I didn't quite have my oil hot enough. Y'all see that? So these eggs might be a little greasy. Good thing I'm the one eating them. But another good thing to do, and I don't have any out here, is if you have like an open biscuit cutter. And if you've watched many of my videos, you have seen where I use that to make like crab cakes to keep them together. So you'll just take that stainless steel open top biscuit cutter and put it in your pan because it won't burn or anything like that. And then you can put your egg down in there. Then after a minute or so that you have fried your eggs, you can just take some tongs and pick that biscuit cutter up, and then your egg will stay together. But I forgot to turn my fan off, so my overhead camera is kind of wobbling a little bit, but you can see how pretty these guys are. And now for me, the perfect egg is about 2 minutes on each side. I like that yolk to be almost jelly. It'll run a little bit, but not too much. So we're gonna let these guys cook just a little bit longer, and then we'll flip them. But that's not the tip that we're here to share. The tip that we're here to share is how to control your egg when you're frying it from the cracked state. A lot of people will probably say they just do it into a bowl and carefully slide it in there, and that's great, but that's another dish to wash. So we're back in the swing of things. We're getting all your content ready for next year. Reagan and John had an absolutely beautiful wedding last week. We went down to Central Florida and had a destination wedding, and it was fabulous and beautiful. We planned everything here at home from over 400 miles away, and I have to say that it was fantastic. It was great. I was nervous for months and months and months about how it would turn out, not knowing, you know, what the reception hall was like, sight unseen, and I have to say that I just about cried when I walked in there. I probably did, because I cried all weekend. Let me turn my eggs over. And that takes a little concentration. But you'll see, I'm going to swap my camera around. So you can see how nicely they've stayed together. And these go on that little breakfast sandwich perfectly, just like this. So we're done with the eggs. I'm going to continue to let those cook, and I'm going to eat those for a late lunch today, because eggs are good for you, despite what every 10 years they say. But the wedding was fabulous. The reception was fabulous. John and Reagan have a long and happy life ahead of them, and we were very proud as their parents, and in conjunction with John's parents, to see them join together and have their own family. Weddings are always wonderful, and this was my last one. 2 girls means 2 weddings, and one checked off 4 years ago, and now the last one today, this last weekend. So I love fall weddings. I think they're my favorite. The colors, everything were just beautiful. I've dried some of Reagan's flowers, and the flowers that are left from her bouquet are here. I was going to show them to you. They are a little dry just because they're a week old, but the colors and all just gorgeous. I mean, and my precious friend Leah, I just don't know what I would do without her, and my precious friend Rayanne, who helped us order the flowers, but Leah put them all together, and it was just perfection. I do not know what I would have done without Leah and without my sweet cousin, who is more like a sister, Joyce. She's been here and helped me before, but the 2 of them were irreplaceable last weekend. So that is our tip for today. Every year we do this starting in October leading up to Christmas, because if you're not on our VIP email list, now is the time to get on there. Every year we do 12 days of cookie recipes for Christmas, and we want you involved in that. If you're not on our email list, I promise I won't spam you. I just did a big cleanup the other day, and we want people on our email list who want to get these free recipes. And there'll be over 60 or 70 of those, because every day you'll get more than 5 cookie recipes for 12 days. And at the end, we might have a surprise too. So if you want, you can head over to thebutteredhome.com after we get done and sign up for our VIP email list, because you will not want to miss that. And we would love to have you there with us. Okay, every Saturday, y'all need to tell me what's better for you, morning or afternoon, to do these tips, because we're in it for the long haul for the rest of the year. The only break we took was last week, and I don't anticipate any other breaks unless we're traveling unexpectedly, and we may be, but I'll let you know far enough in advance. Let me know in the comments where you're watching from, if you love these tips or not, and what time of the day works best for you. I got lots to do this afternoon for what little time is left, so I'm not going to keep y'all, and from all of us here at The Buttered Home to Your Home.